Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's go ahead and get a quick reading for today. We've got Aries, we've got Mars. Ooh, let me show you Aries. Mars, I mean, if you don't believe me, you really shouldn't be here. We got 9. All right, so there's definitely an energy of, I get battle strategy, I get warrior, I get persistence, I get resilience. I don't know why, but I get that, there's a scene in Captain Marvel where she keeps getting back up, right? It's like one of the end scenes in the movie where she's been knocked down and they're told her that that we gave you your powers, we could take them back, this, that, and the other thing. And then she gets those flashes of being knocked down as a little kid and then being knocked down, so many times throughout her life. We got a lot of runes here today. All right, we got the star of the sheath, the seeing eye, the sun, flight, harvest, and a masculine here. I like how that arrow is pointing, right? There's definitely some star guidance here about cutting certain people off. I get that there's not a whole lot of proof about what's going on with something, but the sun is starting to come out the sun is starting to shine on something here. I get this person may have been plotting to escape for a long time, but they've been hiding that, right? They've been guided to cut certain energies off. They've been using their intuition to guide through it. I get that it's coming out into the light now that they're getting ready to take flight. But this is something with the harvest that they've been planning for a very long time. And it's just now coming into play. Right, I get the sense of one of those situations where you don't want to tell anybody what's going on because people ruin your plans. The Tower, yep. And in this deck, the Tower is all about facilitating in your own escape, right? The story in this one is Rapunzel wasn't the one who did anything wrong. She was an innocent child who got stuck in this situation because her parents were greedy. Like, her mother was one of those, like, diva pregnant women that insisted on, I have to have greens and they have to be from the witch's garden. I'm craving that specific thing that I know it would be illegal. Like, this is the kind of person, it's so funny. This is the kind of crazy person that I'm not proud of it, but it's something that I had to do once. I literally had like $1 and there was a pregnant woman and she was losing her damn mind and she wanted chocolate Chips Ahoy, super soft, chunky cookies. And they were like $3 at the store and I just didn't have it. So I went in and I bought a can of peaches for $1 and I stole her fucking cookies. Right? It's a terrible story. I won't tell you who made me do it, but it was the only way to get that person to stop crying at the moment. But in this case, yeah, and I get, like, with the witch and everything else like that, I definitely get the energy of someone who's taking something that doesn't belong to them. They feel justified in taking it. They're fucking petty as shit. There could be kids involved here. This person could punish children for things that the other parent is doing, right? This could be one of them toxic parents, too, that talk shit, right? I get, like, no, this is very specific, but I definitely get like a mother who has control of her child, right? Like Mother Gothel and Rapunzel. And she keeps control of this child by talking so much shit about the father and the other woman that he's with, right? And it's this whole fucked up situation here. I got Trading Today for Tomorrow and Queen of My World. Now, this card is all about sacrificing today for tomorrow. And this card is all about, at least I'm queen of my world, even if I'm all by myself. And with this, I'm really picking up an energy of, yeah, like sacrificing today for tomorrow. I get this mother is sacrificing her child, right, today for tomorrow, right? And it's a fucked up energy, because it's like you're fucking up your kid here. But this person is like, I don't care who I hurt. I almost get like the Narnia Ice Witch fucking energy, right? Where she like tricks Edmund. Like, this is the energy I'm pulling out, man. This person like tricks kids, manipulates kids, or manipulates people in general, right? She's like, you don't understand like why the creatures of Narnia even follow her, or why they're so loyal to her, right? Type of energy. And this person's like, I don't care who I hurt, as long as I can remain in control of everybody around me. I get with the Rapunzel story, this person, it's like that the other parent is aware if they don't do certain things for the Ice Queen, it'll hurt the kids. So they're stuck in a situation of trying to help this person all the time, because she'll go out of her way. This person it's a narcissist that plays on an empath. I can't make it up. I hate it when I pick up these type of energies. I really, really do. I'm not a fan, right? It's childhood innocence here. And it's childhood innocence on the line. And in this deck, it calls for people to think more like a child. Talk to a child, right? Gain that perspective of magic that a child has. Take a break on that one today. Look up this guy. Alright. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. In the original story, he doesn't save the day either. He gets thrown out of the tower and his eyes get like pricked out by thorn bushes. And Rapunzel gets her hair chopped off and she gets tossed from the tower, and then she ends up stumbling across him. And that's when I believe where the tears come in. She cried and her tears on his face washed the thorns out of his eyes. Get the energy of why was the witch so mad about her damn garden? Why was the witch so mad about this? Why? There's no sense, right? There's a beautiful thing in Much Ado About Nothing, done by Masterpiece Theater when they did it, like back in the early 90s, late 80s. Anyway, when they did it, and they're talking about the villain in that one, and it was just some guy, right, played by Keanu Reeves, he was just an asshole for no reason. Like, nobody understood. They were like, and there was like, Mark Twain said something along the lines of, don't worry about it. The villain doesn't need a reason to be a villain. The villain is just there to give the heroes something to overcome, something to conquer. So that's the situation here. It's like, what? Why would we choose these timelines? Why would we choose difficult timelines? And it's like, a way you could think about it is boss bitches came to play boss battles, Ooh. Alright. Yeah, I had them upside down. Queen of Staves came out reversed. Boss bitches came to have boss battles. See, there's two levels to awakening, Nine of Pentacles. There's two levels to awakening, and I've been preaching this for a while, right? It's like people think that negative energies are very powerful. Negative energies are very powerful, right? It's very easy to manipulate. I mean, that is the whole premise of the dark side, right, in Star Wars. Get that energy as you would never know how strong you could become if you never had to battle anything. Got 9 of Coins, Temperance, 4 of Coins reversed, the Star reversed, and the Magician upright. I definitely get, like, this person, they use magic. This karmic, the toxic individual, the witch, the villain in this story, they use magic very much. They created some sort of false foundation here. 9 of coins, they acted like they had a lot of money, or they attracted money. They acted very in control of whatever was going on. Then you got the 4 coins in the star reverse. This person created the illusion of having all this stuff, and they pretended like the reason they didn't want to spend money and things like that. Oh, I don't want to spend it on this for this reason, and I'm saving money. No, this person just didn't have any, right? They were lying, and they presented themselves like they were divine, and they weren't. I feel like a magician caught on to this. You guys watch me turn these around, right? They're spinning upside down after. I got the world reversed and justice reversed. Yeah, something's going down. Here's the problem with the false stuff. What? It can, when the bottom falls out, and the scales flip the other way, I got that this Knight of Staves, the Chariot, they're getting away from this crash, right? They're getting away from this crash. I can't, oh my God. Right? Chariot, this person's getting away from this person whose life is about to fall apart here, right? I got the Empress here, the Emperor and the Empress coming together. Right, we got the true High Priestess here with the Hermit. Dude, how many ways can you call out a divine counterpart, right? They're coming in for union. There's been some separation being out in the cold. Someone knows who their 10 of Cups is. There's a major tower happening here. Someone, right, and with the 8 of Cups after this tower, I'm telling you, this person is running away, right? They seem like they're running away, but they're just bouncing the fuck out, right? That's the energy I'm getting. I'm like, what? This person sat here. They've dealt with this for so long, right? Look, I get this bitch, right? This bitch is just constantly needy, constantly what you owe me, you owe me, you owe me. You have to pay me, you have to give me this, you have to give me that. They're manipulating everything else, right? Handout, constantly asking for shit, causing a lot of anxiety. Nobody wants to deal with that forever. Like, I don't understand. And that's the point where it comes down to it, right? And that's really all you have at the end of the day. People are like, oh, narcissists, but they win, they win, they win, they win, they win. They do, but they don't. I wrote a whole article once about the difference between Nikola Tesla and Aleister Crowley. And they were both very powerful in their own right. And they were both able to manifest amazing things, right? And in the end of their days, they didn't die very far apart from each other. Nicholas, I believe, lived longer than Aleister, but Aleister died alone in a ratchet old boarding house for the elderly in Europe somewhere. And Nikola Tesla ended up passing away in a New York hotel, taken care of by the staff there that he was friends with. He had people and friends around him that helped take care of him in the end. I find both their stories very sad because they were very detached people. You know, Nikola Tesla is famous for saying that, you know, something about silence is the birth of idea or something along the lines of that. About being alone and being quiet is how you have your great ideas, but I don't know. I find his story very sad and lonely there at the end. Get a moon card to end out this reading. Whoa! Very slippery new cards. That's one way to shuffle them. Everything's made out of vinyl now. Have you guys noticed that? Everything's made out of vinyl now. Everything's got like this plastic lining on it. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate it, you know, especially if like you spill something on it, something along the lines of that. Alright, we got Supermoon and Moon Blues came out here. I was checking to see what time it was. It's 9:11 for me, but it's 15 minutes on the clock. Alright, we got Supermoon here. Isn't that a pretty card? Right, keywords, fate and reassurance. Victory, fate, and reassurance. Success. The Supermoon card is a card of achievement and success in your endeavors. However, you will be expected to work hard for these achievements. Nothing is going to be handed to you on a plate. This card declares triumph is at hand. The success could be in any area of your life, be it love, career, business, family life, or adventure. When it is present in a reading, you know you are about to experience a kind of surge of power that only comes from victory. While feeling victorious is a good thing, it can also make people complacent and arrogant. Take care not to let this level of success go to your head. Keep your ego in check and maintain steady progress towards your goals, but do not push ahead. Do not rush ahead or you will risk burning out. There is a sense of fate and destiny to this card, achievements that represent you personally. Take it as a sign you are on the right path, that you will eventually find triumph. Alright. And then 41, I got Moon Blues. I like it's like two sides of the moons here. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. That is not attractive at all. This is not very ladylike, but I don't know. I can't swallow it. I'm sorry. This is so horrible. All right. Back to what I was doing. Moon Blues, 41. Sadness, anxiety, and self-absorption. The Moon Blues card represents a low mood and feelings of anxiety and worthlessness. We all experience low moods from time to time, and it is perfectly natural to have days where we do not feel that great. You cannot be on top form every day. That would be exhausting. Take heart, though, because this card would indicate that this low mood is a passing phase and a natural ebb of energy rather than a deep depression. You might find yourself worried about the little things, falling into a negative spiral of anxiety. This card asks you to take steps to lift yourself out of the moon blues by doing things that bring you joy or which bring joy to others. Helping someone is often the best way to avoid becoming too self-absorbed, because there is always someone who is having a worse time of it than you are. Practice daily gratitude and exercise to do something for charity. If moon blues cards keep coming up in your readings, it is consistent or is consistently coming out as your personal card, it could indicate that your low mood is lasting longer than necessary and you should seek medical help to overcome it. On the whole, this card is telling you to worry less, for this too shall pass. Yeah. I kind of get the don't worry, it's coming. Big change is coming. Triumph is coming. Big change. All right, y'all. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all, and I'm back as soon as I can, I promise.